Attention Warriors fans. This could be the end of an era. A fan favorite, defensive menace, and key cog in a championship run might be heading out the door. Gary Payton II, the heart and hustle glue guy of the Golden State Warriors, is officially heading into unrestricted free agency. And according to multiple NBA insiders, the odds of him returning to the Bay Area are looking slim. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you want GP2 back with the Dubs or if you think it's time for Golden State to move on. Let's dive into the latest. After an injury-riddled and inconsistent campaign, Payton's time with the Warriors appears to be on the brink. One source told NBC Sports Bay Area, "It's looking doubtful." Another echoed that sentiment but left a sliver of hope saying, "Golden State still likes him and there's still a chance he's back. But they have a lot of moving parts as they work through the Jonathan Kuminga situation." That's right. While Kuminga's restricted free agency has taken center stage, the Warriors now face a tough call. Can they afford to keep Payton while working out a potentially massive deal for their rising young star? Let's not forget Gary Payton II was instrumental in Golden State's 2022 title run. His defensive intensity, lateral quickness, and ability to guard multiple positions were critical down the stretch and throughout the playoffs. While his offensive stats don't jump off the page, his impact has always been about the intangibles: the hustle plays, the on-ball defense, and the energy he brings off the bench. This past season, though, was a grind. Payton played in 62 games and started just 11. He battled lingering injuries, missed 20 games, and averaged 15.5 points, 7.2 rebounds, 3.2 assists, and 2.0 steals per 36 minutes. Not bad numbers, but the bigger story was his availability, or lack thereof. In total, Payton has missed 58 regular season games across the past 2 seasons. And for a team looking to get younger, faster, and more durable, that's a concern. The Warriors are actively reshaping their roster, and while they still admire GP2's grit and veteran presence, they might have to make the tough business decision of letting him walk. Payton, who just finished the final year of a 3-year, $26.1 million deal he originally signed with the Portland Trail Blazers, earned $9.1 million last season. Golden State traded to reacquire him just 7 months after he left for Portland in 2022, and since then he's been a regular in Steve Kerr's rotation. But now, with the Warriors facing cap space challenges and big decisions looming, that reunion might be coming to an end. What does this mean for the Warriors moving forward? If GP2 walks, expect Golden State to aggressively pursue another elite perimeter defender. That has been a glaring need for this roster, and one that lacks the athleticism it once had during its dynasty peak. Payton's role as the team's top point-of-attack defender was crucial. He regularly drew the toughest assignments, guarding explosive scorers like Anthony Edwards, Damian Lillard, and Devin Booker. Replacing that kind of defensive impact won't be easy. Meanwhile, Golden State also has decisions to make on other rotation pieces, including longtime big man Kevon Looney. Looney's situation remains fluid, and how things play out with both him and Payton will likely be dictated by what happens with Jonathan Kuminga. The 21-year-old forward is entering restricted free agency and is expected to command a major payday after his breakout season. NBA free agency officially opens at 3 p.m. on Monday. That's when deals start flying, phones start buzzing, and decisions start getting made. For Payton, the market could be strong. Contending teams looking for a lockdown defender and playoff-tested veteran will likely be interested, especially squads like Miami, Milwaukee, or even Dallas, all of whom could use a defensive upgrade in their second unit. If this is the end of GP2's second stint with the Warriors, fans should remember him as more than just a role player. He was the underdog that fought his way into the league, won a championship, and earned the respect of every coach and teammate he's had along the way. He may not fill up the stat sheet, but he fills a gap in any team's culture: hustle, heart, and all-out effort. Still, with every changing offseason comes a changing of the guard. The Warriors are retooling, Kuminga is rising, and the clock is ticking on their next era. Whether Payton is part of it remains to be seen. One thing is certain, and Monday's free agency kickoff could shape the next few years of Golden State basketball. Don't miss a second of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments.